Hello everyone and welcome to my tutorial. This is a trial basis on how to make a Cardcaptor Sakura wig. First of all, I used a long wig that I bought off Amazon. It was pretty cheap. I'm pretty sure it was like $17. Not a bad price for a cheap wig that I could just edit, so to speak. I used a lot of bobby pins to hold the wig down. You can't see it, but some are in the back mostly. But I also used them to hold these weird side bangs that Sakura has. They're really long on her face, so anytime that I did any cutting, I kept everything longer than it should be. You should always leave more. You could always cut more, but you could never put more back. Also, that's why I wanted to use a long wig, just in case, I just messed up or anything. I had more to work with than a short wig. Some people generally just get a short wig and just style it how they want it, but I just wanted to, test it out. I already had this wig lying around, wasn't gonna do much with it. The back was probably the toughest to actually just cut. I tried starting at the bottom and working my way up, got really frustrated, so I just started cutting where I put the ponytail, and it worked out for the most part. I also didn't want to show too much of the cutting, because, it's just basic trying to chop off a lot of wig hair cutting. Not really necessary, but what I did was left enough a little past my shoulders. So what I'm doing here is just taking off the little weird ends that aren't lining up properly, and that's it. Taking that ponytail off, and just brushing out all the hair that's just stuck in there. Now for the basic shape that I did on the back of the wig, I did a V shape. She kind of has it in the anime, but it's not really the shape that came out on the wig, but that's alright, because I'm not going for perfection. I am working on it, and I'm trying to get better as a cosplayer in general. This part got a little frustrating on me, like I got a little anxious. That's okay, just remember, take a break, take a breather, go get a soda, watch a TV show, go catch up. It's okay. Don't let the wig stress you out. So after a few snips, it started to take shape of the V that I wanted, which is perfect. Now I understand that this part of the video is pretty boring. If you want, you could go fast forward, but I just left that in there so you could see the basic shape. Now onto the bangs. I really wanted them to be like a curled poof, if that makes any sense. So I used this mousse type thing to try to shape it into what I wanted. And it kind of worked for a little bit. It just, sorry about the smudge, but it just wasn't getting poofy and fluffy. So I kept trying different methods. I wrapped the comb to try to make it into a curler type thing for a little while. I tried holding it up and spraying it. There was a little bit of the wig cap just hanging, so I just snipped that right off. But as you can see, I tried curling it. I did everything. Oh, and her frame, I really don't know what you would call it, but the top where it's kind of curved on her hair. That was a pain in the butt. I used bobby pins to place them and just sprayed each side of the curvies. Let's call them curvies, sure. And using the bobby pins, I was able to hold the shape that I wanted, so all I had to do was spray them with a ton of hairspray. But as you can see, it was showing a lot of the wig space, which is fine because if you have a black or brown wig cap, you shouldn't be able to tell. So let's move on to her long framed hair pieces in the front. I just cut them so they would shape inward, and I used some bobby pins to roll them up and really curve them. That way they can lay as if they're facing inward toward my face. Just framing it is what I was trying to achieve here. And this is what it looks like so far. It actually came out to be a little more natural looking. And I really liked the end result. Now, there are plenty of faults and mistakes that I've learned, and hopefully from watching this video, you've also learned. Because as a cosplay community, we can learn from each other's mistakes. Like, she really doesn't have a V in the back, or her hair bubbles don't really match up, or her curvies aren't that big. But again, it's a learning process, and we're learning together as a community. Thank you all for stopping by this video. Leave a share, a comment. I don't know how you can leave a share, but do it. You don't have to subscribe, just enjoy. Bye!